Hey everyone, Nintendo is finally doing something extremely interesting with My Nintendo. For those who don't know what My Nintendo is, what's wrong with you? Okay, I'm just kidding. I actually can forgive if you don't know what My Nintendo is because there really hasn't been a reason to use it unless you're really into like skins on 3DS and stuff like that. My Nintendo essentially was Nintendo's replacement for Club Nintendo. Club Nintendo used to essentially give you points or coins in exchange for your game purchases. You could then exchange these coins in for discounts and digital downloads, skins for your 3DS, and what people really liked about Club Nintendo years back is you used to be able to exchange it for physical products, so notebooks, purses, statues, etc. It was actually really interesting, and Nintendo so far is the only company I know that's offered a rewards program like this in the video game industry. Well, Nintendo nixed that rewards program years ago because it had it had this reputation of physical products, and over the years it stopped doing that. It wasn't a universal account system with it. You would get these codes with your physical games that you would have to enter in, and it's kind of a hassle for consumers. So Nintendo scrapped everything and replaced it with My Nintendo. They launched it around the same time they launched the Nintendo account, which is Nintendo's universal account system. We assume it's universal. We don't actually know, but the Nintendo account system is kind of what launched with Switch. And when you attach your account to it, you can also attach your Nintendo Network ID as well, if that's something you use with 3DS and Wii U. You would get coins. There's like two of them. I think there's platinum coins and there's gold coins. Gold coins are supposedly the holy grail, whereas platinum coins you get for things like certain achievements in some of their mobile games. Miitomo was actually one of them, but now like Miitomo's going away. That was one of the easiest ways to get platinum coins, but whatever. Answering surveys and all that stuff. And the platinum coins you could always exchange for things that people didn't really care as much about, whether it was stickers or, not like physical stickers either. We're talking about like stickers you could use on your phone and stuff like that. But the gold coins were always where people had interest, because the gold coins were your reward for buying digital purchases. That's right, you only get gold coins for buying things digitally through the eShop, so games, DLC, etc. And because your account's connected, as soon as you purchase the game, the currency would automatically be added. The problem is, there really hasn't been anything worthwhile to do with that currency. At times, you could get like 5% off a game you probably already bought. And if you didn't buy it, okay, cool, I guess 5% off is great. But for the most part, there hasn't been any use for the gold coins that felt valuable to consumers. Essentially, My Nintendo's been around for almost 2 years, and it kind of feels irrelevant and like it shouldn't even exist. Well, times are changing because now Nintendo is going to reward you for purchasing digitally by allowing you to convert your coins, your gold coins, into eShop credit on Switch. Here is the update coming directly from Nintendo. I believe it's Nintendo of UK's website. It says, once earned, gold points, I guess they're calling them points now instead of coins, remain valid until the last day of the month of the following calendar year. For example, any gold points you earned in March 2017 will remain valid until March 2018. You can redeem gold points from My Nintendo on the Nintendo eShop with Nintendo Switch games. That's right, if you've got gold points accumulated, you will soon be able to put these towards Nintendo Switch games. So essentially when you check out, you will have options to purchase, right? You can use your existing eShop credit, enter in a code. If you have an eShop card, you can use a credit card and or PayPal, and then you'll be able to also use gold coins from your My Nintendo account. That's going to be another option at checkout. Finally, Nintendo, you've given me a reason to use the gold coins that I have been banking up pretty much this entire past year. Now, some of them might expire before the launch, but it is what it is. The conversion rates are interesting. I've seen anywhere out there where it could take like 300 coins to be $1 or something. I don't know. Until this launches, we're not really going to have any concrete information on how the conversion rate from coins to cents to dollars is going to go. But either way, Nintendo is finally giving us a reason for My Nintendo to exist in the first place. Being able to be rewarded for your digital purchases to make future digital purchases quote-unquote cheaper, and you get to choose what game you use that currency on. That, to me, is exciting. And it also shows that Nintendo is clearly pushing forward the digital future. Now, I haven't talked too much about the Nintendo digital future because it's really hard with Switch. Switch is a very interesting system for a digital future on because, well, it's only got 32 gigs of internal storage, and that is kind of a problem. And even though, I've talked in the past how cheap it is to get micro SD cards, well, I bought a 128 gig micro SD card, and it was filled instantly just with my current digital library. And I only have like 20-something games. And I know that's a lot of games, and most consumers aren't going to have 20-plus games on their Switch, but it's still an issue, especially if you want to continue to promote people buying more and more digital games. I'm already looking into saving up to get a 400 or, they have a new 528 or 24 SD card coming out. I'm actually looking into saving up funds to get one of those, because even one of those I feel like I'm going to eventually fill up here, maybe even by the end of this year, especially if I keep buying AAA games digitally. I think I ended up hitting the limit when I bought LA Noire recently. That actually forced me to have to put my Just Dance 2017 copy archived, which sucks because when I have that game archived, I just don't play it anymore. But when I don't have it archived, I at least pop it out once every 2 weeks and have some fun and dance to some music from a couple of years ago. I don't know. I've always been a fan of the Just Dance series. I enjoy it. I think it's good fun. I don't know if it's necessarily worth $60 at launch, but whatever. I have a good time. Still, Nintendo is at least doing something. And this makes me happy, and it's, for the most part, should make you happy. This isn't a sign that Nintendo's done with physical games at all. I argue that because of the storage limitations, physical, especially when the entire game fits on the cartridge, is the way to go with Switch. But this is still good news for consumers. You are now going to be rewarded for your digital purchases in a way that lets you get more digital purchases for cheaper. I'm going to be taking advantage of this the moment it is available. Again, this was an update on Nintendo of UK's website. There has been no updates on Nintendo.com, no updates from Nintendo of Japan. This is something they're probably going to be announcing with official press releases and maybe even in a Nintendo Direct. There's some speculation there might be one of those this month again. So we'll see when we get more information on this. I can't wait. I actually want to know what your guys' opinions are on this, however. Are you guys excited about the ability to use your gold coins as currency in the eShop? Or are you wishing that they would have did something more like old school Club Nintendo, where you could use these premium coins you get for buying games and redeem them for physical merchandise? I know there's a lot of people that really love the old school Club Nintendo digital merchandise stick, but yeah, which method do you prefer? Do you wish they did both? Do you think that this is actually a better use of being rewarded for your purchases than the old Club Nintendo? What else would you like to see them do with My Nintendo in general? I actually am really curious to have that conversation as well. They have the two different currencies with the platinum and the gold, and oddly enough, the gold's actually more valuable than the platinum. Or maybe it's silver, not platinum, whatever. And what you think those coins should be used for, and where you think you want to see My Nintendo go in the future to make it more relevant for you. I know personally I would still like to be rewarded for physical game purchases, but that's just not the way My Nintendo goes right now. Anyways, folks, I am Nathaniel Rufflegans from Nintendo Prime, and if you like this video, you know what to do. And if you dislike the video, hit that dislike button, subscribe for more content, and as always, folks, I will catch you in the next one. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon!